Mapagpalang araw po sa lahat. We are from the National Catechetical Study NCS 2021 Pastoral Action Research and Intervention PARI project of the University of Santo Tomas with the CBCP Episcopal Commission on Catechesis and Catholic Education. And we are here to present our study entitled Vulnerability and Resilience of Filipino Catechists in the Context of Catechetical Formation Programs Amidst the Pandemic. I am Clarence and Batan.
I am Celda, Palma.
And I'm Tisha the Vergara.
So our presentation follows this outline. This paper builds on the data collected from the Studying Catechetical Formation Program of the NCS 2021 PARI project in order to contribute in implementing effective catechetical formation programs in the country. To give you context, Pope Francis released a new apostolic letter entitled Antiquum Ministerium, which highlights the significant role of catechists in the Catholic country and establishes the ministry of catechesis. So our research focus for this paper is guided by two main questions and two sub-questions. The main questions are, what indicators of vulnerabilities and resilience can be observed from the catechetical formation experiences of selected Filipino catechist respondents? And second, how do these indicators constitute the proposed Catholic service ethic as practiced by selected Filipino catechist respondents? And these are our two sub-questions on socio-demographic profile of our respondents and their catechetical formation experiences. So accordingly, our study argues that Filipino catechists are simultaneously vulnerable and resilient relative to their catechetical formation experiences. We observed indicators that constitute this catechetical formation experience in both vulnerability and resilience contexts. These indicators and contexts affirm the observed faith-based service disposition of selected catechist respondents guiding the practice of catechetical ministry. This proposed Catholic service ethic seems to contribute to the persistence of Catholic faith amidst the pandemic. So now, Celda will be discussing the conceptual lens, methods, and research findings. Celda?
Thank you, Doc Yayet. Conceptually, we utilize the concepts of vulnerability and resilience as anchors to further understand catechetical formation experiences. In so doing, we were able to observe salient indicators that shape and influence the dynamics of catechetical ministry. Methodologically, we utilize a descriptive approach using mixed method strategies, including survey, interviews, and archival data. In addition, our research combines data collected during pre-pandemic fieldwork activities and online survey during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, we present our research findings on socio-demographic profile and catechetical formation experiences of the selected Filipino catechist respondents. Our study has a total of 1,515 Filipino catechist respondents from the Formation Tracer Survey. More than half of the catechist respondents are adults, while 36% are elderly. Our data shows 9 of every 10 catechist respondents are female. In terms of educational attainment, 32% of the catechist respondents attain college level, followed by 28% reaching elementary level. In terms of geographic distribution, most of the selected Filipino catechist respondents are from center parishes, while the remaining are from periphery. Most of the selected Filipino catechist respondents consider their catechetical formation experiences are formal, which includes structured curriculum provided by expert formators who are usually priests and sisters. Accordingly, the three types of catechetical formation programs identified are catechist orientation, basic catechetical formation program, and certification program. In addition, they identified parish, diocese, and vicariate as top 3 catechetical formation providers. The data also shows that the most used teaching learning strategies in catechetical formation programs are the lecture method, question and answer, and picture analysis. In addition, catechism, Bible, and church documents were most helpful sources in their catechetical formation experiences. About half of the catechists have been serving the catechetical ministry for less than a year, while 27.2% have been working for more than 10 years. In terms of catechetical engagement, about half of the selected Filipino catechist respondents are volunteer workers. Most of the selected Filipino catechist respondents affirm receiving support during their catechetical formation, while from friends, parish priests, fellow catechists, and catechetical coordinator. During the pandemic, about half of selected Filipino catechist respondents have engaged in any form of catechetical activities and are familiar with initiatives from their respective dioceses. Now, Tisha will share some discussion points.
Thank you, Celda. Now we will be discussing the observed indicators and how it reflects the proposed Catholic service ethic as practiced by selected Filipino catechist respondents. And our discussion will be guided by this empirical data matrix on the observed indicators by vulnerability and resilience contexts. So first, our findings indicates that there is a high level of participation of elderly Filipino Catholics on church activities such as attending masses and helping in parish activities. Next, for gender, while the finding suggests that stereotypical role of women as teachers, our study affirms the salient role of women in the social reproduction of Catholic teachings through catechesis. Next, as teachers and learners of faith, selected Filipino catechist respondents need adequate knowledge and education on church documents and other catechetical materials. Along with formal education, proper catechetical training is also important, which includes providing spaces for formation and ongoing activities. Catechists, despite their voluntary engagements in the Catholic Church, continues to teach catechesis, particularly in public elementary schools. Our findings also suggest that relevant catechetical formation modules and sufficient compensation is helpful for the welfare and well-being of our selected Filipino catechist respondents. This workup also suggests that from our collected archival documents, there is the centrality of the Catholic teachings in the catechetical formation experiences. Also, the ministry support, particularly from the priests and funding from the catechetical ministry, is crucial in the effective catechetical formation experiences of our selected Filipino catechist respondents. And lastly, the existing difficulties and challenges of the selected Filipino catechist respondents is determining the teaching and learning strategies, educational materials, funding, and support is further exacerbated by the risk of COVID-19 pandemic. So now, Doc Yayat will be discussing some concluding insights on the Catholic service ethic.
Thank you, Tisha. So, based from our observed indicators on vulnerability and resilience context, our study proposes a Catholic service ethic which affirms catechist faith and commitment in serving the catechetical ministry amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The Catholic service ethic draws attention on the persistence of these selected Filipino catechist respondents to undergo various catechetical formation programs and improve their pedagogy. Accordingly, here are some pastoral insights to reflect on: that they offer hope, they find meaning in sacrifices, they know what it meant to truly serve and volunteer, and maybe catechisa is the richness of our faith that could glue our church more cohesively. So let us end our presentation with one of the research poems entitled Servant Catechist. And I have the privilege to write this down after analysis, and this is our research poem, Servant Catechist. Being a catechist is like a song. Hard work is the lyrics. Words are hymns, every movement and the beat of the mind are all for God. Because of the pledged songs of love for every learner are aimed to target the very heart, values, and wisdom of our Mother Church. Service is the beginning and the end, until it remains felt and heard. Songs sang are the servant catechist, the hope of the church, defender of the faith, and love, the weapon song. For God, for the church, for the society, Philippines. God bless us all. Thank you so much for listening. Salamat po ng marami. Padayon.